everybody, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa, and I do live videos every Tuesday night with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
We almost weren't here tonight. We've been traveling so much that when Steve went to set up the studio tonight, it's not a studio, it's microphones and cords and stuff, it wasn't working, was it?
No, but we got it all put back together.
Yeah. Thank goodness, just in the nick of time.
I think the production guy should get a bonus.
Yay! Yay for the production guy. If you want to give Steve a heart, if you're on Facebook, you know, he would appreciate that. Who is on tonight? We have Linda and Maria. Maria, I wonder if you've been here before. I don't recognize your name, but welcome. We're so glad you're here. And we are here consistently every Tuesday night at 7 Central, so I hope you'll come back. Sandra's here. She's been a longtime friend. And Mary Harris, we tried to visit her in Colorado, but she was off in Hawaii.
Hey, Tony's here. We just talked to her.
And Holly, we talked to Tony last night. Orly, Shirley, the gang is all here. It sure is fun to have you all here.
And for those that are on right now, if you could please put a comment in, tell us how the audio is. I just want to make sure everybody can hear us okay.
Yeah, Steve is worried. That's what he was working on. Also, Prize Patrol. Can you show the Prize Patrol banner, Steve?
I can show the Prize Patrol
We do
banner.
Prize Patrol every week. Occasionally, we do it from Facebook and YouTube after the fact. But tonight, the drawing is tonight. And all my cards are caught up. I mailed from when we were in Colorado tonight. But these are the cards I have for you tonight. It's actually a fun fold card, and this was made from a sketch challenge, and I really like it. I hope you'll like it too. The original card I made from the sketch challenge is this one. So you cut off the top,
Sorry.
upper right-hand corner, and when you open it up, the DSP is here and here, and then I remade it into this. So tomorrow, these cards will be on my blog, and tomorrow is the Pals Blog Hop Day. There is about 20 demonstrators that are all under Mary Fish, and we do a Pals Blog Hop every, what would it be? The second Wednesday of every month, and it is party time on the Blog Hop tomorrow. So these are my cards for party time. So you might want to go to my blog, stampingmom.com, tomorrow morning and hop through all the entries. There's going to be some great cards on there. What else do you have going on, Steve?
I'm working to improve our microphones, so you just keep right on talking.
He is on a roll. Well, should I start making the card? Are you ready for that?
I will be in just a minute.
He's doing the Prize Patrol in the banner. It's just hashtag Prize Patrol. And we will draw for a card at the end. He actually is letting me look at the screen. So if you want to chat with me, write something in the comments, because I love chatting with everyone.
I think it just got loud.
Maria said she is here for the first time from Florida. So welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Tony said it is hard to hear.
It should have just improved.
Can you hear better? Could you leave us a comment and let us know if you can hear better? Maybe our mobile studio should stop going on the road.
All right, so let's get going here.
Are you going to assume everyone can hear now?
I'm confident that I just improved the audio.
Good job, audio guy. Okay, to make this card, you don't need very many things. I love this Best Day stamp set. It is super cute. And then the stylish shapes. Of course, everything is Stampin' Up products. I use these dies, the largest die and the second largest circle. And then I used a bunch of blends, and they are all right here. The only color I used that was not a blend is the Mango Melody. It doesn't have a blend, so if you don't have the old retired one, the marker works just fine because it's only little spots. And then I used the Orchid Oasis and the Tahitian Tide, the Parakeet Party. I used both smoky slates. In fact, the adorable owls during celebration, I colored maybe 100 of them, and my smoky slate finally ran out, so I had to buy a new smoky slate. And then I also used a little polished pink and a little color lifter. Then the main colors I used for the cardstock are the Orchid Oasis, the Mango Melody, and the Parakeet Party. And then for this designer series paper, if you're wondering where the pink stripes came from, it's in the January to April mini catalog. If you don't have one of these and you don't have a demonstrator, email me at beth@stampingmom.com and I'd be happy to send it to you. So this is the host paper. If you have a $150 order, you can order the host paper. It's $18 and it's a $30 value, but you get it with your free rewards. So you use $18 of your free rewards. And you can't tell in the catalog how pretty it is. It's super pretty paper. So that is where I got the paper. Now I'm going to move these guys out of the way. I'll put them over here in the corner. And we're going to need the paper trimmer tonight. Oh, Linda says the sound is good.
Yep.
Sandra, I woke you up. I'm sorry, Sandra. That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece of Mango Melody. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So it's just like a typical card that you're used to making. Then what I did is I took a ruler. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. And I measured in metric. My friend Ruth would appreciate that. I measured 3 3/4 from the corner over to here, and I put a little mark with the pencil. And then from the upper right hand corner, I went down 3 3/4 and I put another mark. Now what I'm going to do is put it in the paper trimmer. If you don't have a Stampin' Up paper trimmer, I highly recommend it. It's only $25 and it, I believe, is the best trimmer out there for this type, unless you're making huge industrial, cutting 100 cards at once. It is a great trimmer. So I have the top left mark in the track for the trimmer and the bottom right mark in the track down here. So I've lined up these. You can only see one of them, can't you? Good job, technology husband. So I'm going to put the trimmer down in the middle. It's easier to not rip the cardstock if you start in the middle. And I'm going to go up to the top and down to the bottom. So basically I'm cutting off this top right corner of the cardstock. And that is the only thing I need the trimmer for. Everything else I cut ahead of time so you would know what to do. Okay, so now we're going to take a piece of white cardstock. For some reason I tend to go inside the card and I do that first. And I'm not really sure why.
I had the wrong banner up while you were doing that cut, but now I'm showing everybody to cut 3 3/4 off the upper right hand corner in both directions.
Are you blasting people out, honey?
I'm blasting people out? No, I just, the change in volume.
The change in volume from very soft to very loud.
Yes. But now you, on the inside, you have a piece of basic white that's 4 inches by 5 1/4.
Yeah, you caught up with me?
I did. I was busy playing with the zoom on the camera, which probably disturbed people too. I'm either very helpful or very annoying, one of the two. I think I'm annoying tonight.
Oh,
I've changed the
no.
volume on people, I've changed the camera setting.
Well, come back next week because he's not usually annoying. You know, the Pals Blog Hop people are going to come see us and watch one video, and then they might flee. Please don't flee. Stay here and give us another chance. Oh, you know how I said we don't need the trimmer? We need it one more time. So I'm going to bring it back in, and I have a piece of designer series paper. Again, I told you this was the host paper, and it's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I want it to go sideways across my card. So I'm going to put these two corners in the track and cut my square into 2 triangles.
Do you have a banner for that, Beth?
I don't.
Okay, because I'm flipping through banners now.
No. I'm doing everything in order. I didn't put a banner for. You're cutting your square in 2 diagonally. Okay. Sorry, you get banners for a lot of things, but not for that. Okay, so I'm going to take the upper corner I'm disoriented. My mat is in a different place tonight too. It's further away from me. I'm going to have to grow longer arms. And you're just going to line it up with the white. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead. I don't usually, a lot of times I don't stamp much on camera because of the way our camera's set up. I can't get my head where I want my head to be to stamp. But I'm going to open the Orchid Oasis and just the happy birthday. And I'm going to ink it up and we'll see if it works. Or you may know why I don't usually do it on camera. So if you're new to stamping, you just want to go down and straight back up. You don't want to rock it. Yay, it worked. I make all these fun fold cards and then I get excited when I can stamp happy birthday correctly. Okay, so I wanted to put this DSP on so I knew where to stamp it. And now I'm going to glue this corner on and line it up with the white. And Steve, are you watching for questions?
I need to go back over to the comments.
You could be?
I could be.
That would be awesome.
Jan loves the cute cat
Yay!
that you're putting on the front of the card. So I take it that she is a cat person. You know, people are dog people, and some people are cat people, some people are both. My first pet was a bird. I was a bird person.
So on this one I put, it's the best day because it's your birthday, which is also in that stamp set. On this one I just put happy birthday and I did it in the Orchid Oasis because it shows up really well. So that's all I'm putting. You still have plenty of room to write your sentiment inside. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the other side of the triangle and we're going to leave a layer just like we did here. And we're going to line up the triangle on this. And be ready, when we get this done, I'm going to ask you which one of these 3 cards is your favorite. And the winner of the prize patrol, they can pick which one they want.
Okay, Jan, you wrote cats drool and dogs drool. And I have to tell you, our dog actually does drool. So I brought her here to show you. She sleeps with her tongue sticking out. And hopefully you got to see that when I first brought her up here.
Okay, so in Maya's defense, she's going to be 16 years old in June. She was our family dog while we raised our 4 kids, and she has been around a long time.
When I am that age in dog years, I will probably be drooling too, so I should not be shaming her.
Maybe you already do.
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you know when you're awake?
I don't.
Steve's like, why did I get on the subject of this?
It's just not a good thing. I need to back out carefully.
Okay. Stylish Shapes, the biggest circle. Again, this is Orchid Oasis. And I do have a banner for that, Steve.
Okay. Elizabeth wants to know if that was the host DSP that you were using.
Yeah, I must have shown that before you got on. It's the host DSP on page 90 in the January to April mini catalog. So if you don't have it, you should get it. I love this host paper. And I have a nephew that has a birthday this week, and he has a cat, and he's getting one of these cat cards. I hope they're not too girly. They are bright and happy. Okay, now we're taking the circle, and the only thing to remember is this part of the circle doesn't get glue. If you put glue there, then you have a card that doesn't open. And that would be good, right, Steve?
I like my cards to open.
Yeah.
Most people do. They think there's something written inside.
Right. Me too. So I'm just going to put glue on about half of it. And hopefully I'll get the right half. But I also want to center it. Actually, a little more than half is glued to the card. Then I took the black memento and I stamped it. Oh, I was going to show you this. And I cut it out, and the cupcake doesn't quite make it on the circle. But I don't think the corners of the cupcake matter. So that's what I left behind. And I ran it through with the second largest stitched smiley shape circle. And then I went ahead with the blends that I mentioned earlier. It's basically the in color blends is what I used, plus mango and smoky slate. And I colored the kitty. I did them all different colors. This one has 2 colors of polka dots. This one has 1. And then I'm going to pop it up on Stampin' Dimensionals.
So we have Brenton Goley from Victoria, Australia watching us tonight.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You got it down pat, right?
Yeah.
So
my friend from Australia was just on my team meets right before we do this video, and she's from Australia. So I think it's around close to noon in Australia. You'll have to let me know if I'm correct on that. Elizabeth just got it today. Did you just get this set? And Kathy's asking about our trip to Colorado. It was our annual ski trip with our older kids and their wives. And for me, I will admit it was a little sad because I tore my ACL last year. But the snow was beautiful. Colorado is beautiful. I love the mountains. So we had a wonderful time. But it was the only time I've been to Colorado in the winter and I didn't ski. So, but didn't I have a good attitude, honey?
you did have a great attitude.
Did I act mopey?
Not at all. Well, I will say she had a wonderful time with her daughter-in-laws.
Yes. They daughter in school, and she was not like she quit coming on our ski trips. So it was me and the guys all these years. So I am very happy
that they brought their wives.
Yes. So again, if you didn't hear this, I made these cards from a sketch challenge, and this was the first card that I made from the sketch challenge. So it's the exact same thing, except we have rectangles on the front instead of circles. And I just thought it was fun to change it up. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next with this. I cut this out with the stitched rectangle, also from the Best Day set. I'm going to make this bright and happy, and then layer it with a bigger stitched rectangle, and I'm going to put this on the card. So that's going to be fun too. But if you are here watching the replay of this from the Pals Blog Hop, welcome to all of you. And what else? Wendy says you never saw Beth Mopey. Oh, you're sweet, Wendy. We need to do Prize Patrol. So
Wait, you're all done making your card already?
It's fast.
Did I do all the banners?
Go back through the banners, Steve. He's
what about
busy
this one?
chatting with people.
What was this one?
Oh, I didn't finish it. You're right. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Was anyone going to tell me the card wasn't finished? I got ahead of myself. Okay. So the only thing I didn't do was the banner he's talking about. Good catch, Steve.
I am the assistant demonstrator. I'm here to help.
You are worthy. Okay, so the parakeet party is 3/4 of an inch, and it's 4 1/4. And then I used Orchid Oasis. That's funny that I forgot about that. Can you see it? I used Orchid Oasis, and I'm just going to layer these stripes on top of each other. Now be honest, who else noticed that I didn't put the stripes on the card? Did you all notice and you were just being too nice to say anything?
You were already complimenting it without the stripes.
But the stripes do make it, so I'm glad you noticed, Steve.
Well, you know what? We need to have the experts tell us if it's better
See?
with or without the stripe.
Okay, here it is. See, it's cute, but it is more plain. I like it with the stripe, and I'm going to cover up. You can look at your stripes and figure out where it should be, but I'm going to cover up the Orchid Oasis one.
It's like my favorite color.
You want me to move it up?
You're dissing
But then,
Orchid
no,
Oasis.
I like Orchid Oasis. I just have the Orchid Oasis.
Elizabeth said definitely with the stripe, so did Mary. So, yes.
Okay, you guys, so... You know, sometimes I just get excited talking to you, and the card did go fast, didn't it, Steve, when you only put part of it together?
You were expediting.
Yeah. I have to finish my Pals Blog Hop post. It goes live at 4:30 in the morning. Should I be asking you to look at it at 4 o'clock this morning, tomorrow morning?
I don't think so.
You are off the grid at that point. Okay.
Well, Brenton can look at it in
How's
Australia.
this? Yeah. Did he tell you what time it was?
Yeah, you were right on.
Either way is good. Okay. So here we go with the cards. We're going to say this Parakeet Party one is number 1. This one is number 2. And the one I made tonight is number 3. So please vote for your favorite. And also put hashtag Prize Patrol with no spaces. How many people do we have entered in the drawing, Steve?
I am not sure yet. I've got to go over there and find it.
Okay. So he's working on that. What else can I tell you? While we were on our ski trip, we went to an escape room. We played lots of cribbage. We love to play euchre. Ryan, our second son, and his wife taught us a new game, under and over.
Up and down the river.
Up and down, under and over, up and down the river. Say, up and down. That was super fun, and we enjoyed that. It's just fun to hang out. We cook most of our meals in the condo. We ski every other day, and then we hang out and do stuff at night and on the days off. They had a rec center, so I worked on my leg really well. I was super motivated because I'm not going back next year and not being able to ski.
Oh, she's skiing next year.
I am skiing. Okay, we have 16 people entered. If you're wondering how to enter, you do have to give StreamYard your name. They aren't going to use it for anything, but that's the only way we can see your comments.
And the only way you can get entered, because what StreamYard does is it goes through to detect who it is that's typed into the comments, hashtag Prize Patrol, all one word.
And they match you up.
And that's how they know who won.
Oh.
So if you're new to the broadcast today and you would like Beth to mail you one of these cards, please go to the comments and just type in hashtag Prize Patrol, all one word.
And for the StreamYard, once you've done that, you only have to do it once. But what else do we have, Steve? We have lots of fun things going on.
We do, but right now we're going to draw for Prize Patrol.
Okay, I will be quiet and let you draw.
Here we go. Let me get it.
And I will go back
first.
and read all your comments. If you have any questions, let me know. The directions will also be on my blog tomorrow, stampingmom.com. You can see everybody's name scrolling through. So if your name isn't on there, somehow you didn't get in. And you can win once a month.
Linda Lace.
My dear friend in Wisconsin. She hasn't won in a long time. So Linda, let me know. Do you want the Parakeet Party, the Orchid Oasis, or the Mango Melody? And Linda she's on my team, and she told me during our team meeting she just got a random act of kindness card from another stamper, and it made her day. So cards do just brighten people's day, and it brightens our day when you come join us on Tuesday nights and hang out with us.
Yes, it's fun.
Yep. Well, I hope you all have a blessed week. We will be back next week. I have my card already figured out, so I hope you'll come and join us and bring a friend. And if you would be willing to share and like our video, we really appreciate it. You can head over to YouTube and subscribe. Some people can't find the videos on YouTube. You have to go over a couple clicks to the live videos because we do almost all our videos live. So have a blessed week. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.